Welcome everyone to arm balances in yoga. We're going to do the basic arm balances, okay? So everyone come to sitting. I'm Tahji, I'm your instructor for today. Let's get comfortable in a sitting pose. You can have your legs any way as long as your back is upright. Close the eyes gently. Take a moment to let go of everything else that is not our practice. Let go of the job, relationships, voicemails, emails, all that stuff. Just let it go as you carve out a little time for yourself to have a little fun, to get a little healthier, and to learn something new. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Drop your chin on the chest. Now you can practice with your eyes open or closed or a little above. Inhale, lift your chin up to the ceiling. Let your head fall back. Drop your chin to the chest, relaxing all your neck muscles, tops of the shoulders. Inhale, lift your chin, chest open, shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest, let your head hang heavy. Inhale, chin raises up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Let your head hang there. Drop your shoulders forward. Drop over a little bit more. And slowly roll up to a straight back. Do that again. Drop your chin on your chest. Drop your shoulders forward. Collapse your back so you're just hanging. And roll it up. One more time. Very natural. Chin to chest. Shoulders drop forward. Rib cage drops forward. And rolling up. Take a gentle twist to the right. Hold the knee with the left hand, right hand behind. Look all the way back. Return. Other side. Left hand, left knee, right hand, left hand behind. Turn. Look all the way back. Return center, fold forward. Nice and easy, just loosen up the back. Maybe you can touch your head like a bow to the floor. Rolling up to sitting again. If your legs are crossed, change them. If you're in a symmetrical position, stay as you are. Twist to the right. The lower back forward. Turn the shoulders. Other side, turning to the left. Lower back in. Turn the shoulders. Calming center, fold into the middle, like you're gonna bring your head to the floor. If you can't go that far, no problem. We're just warming up. This whole class, you're gonna go at your own pace. However much you do is perfect, perfect. Everything's good. Don't think you have to do more than you want to or more than you can. Return up. Let's roll our shoulders. Since we're going to be doing arm balances, it's very important we warm up the shoulders and the wrists, our upper back. We're going to do the whole body, but we're going to throw these basic balances in so we can practice and learn them. Reverse. Anything I do, you want to make it a little easier, you can do that. And if you know the more advanced versions of the pose I give, you're welcome to do that. Okay, let's make our way to our hands and knees. For a couple cat stretches, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Flex the feet, round the back. You're going to really push your spine up. This stretch we need a lot for our shoulders. And then point the feet and let your back go the other way, like a sway back. Flex your feet round. This is like a rainbow. Nice big arc, imagine. And point and arc through, reversing the stretch. Feel the shoulders go back. Push the floor, flex the feet round the back. Feel that nice stretch, lifting the belly, stretching your shoulders. And point the feet. Lift the chin, lift the tailbone up. And come to flat. Now roll up to almost your fingertips. Then roll the hands back down. Inhale, lift up the palm, almost on the fingertips there, and roll down slowly. No weight or pressure in the wrist. Roll up, use your arm muscles, and roll down. If it's too much, you can do one hand at a time, and roll up, and roll down, and roll up. Try to keep your shoulders forward over your hands, and roll down. Two more, roll up, roll down, and roll up, roll down. Feet together, knees apart. Drop your elbows to the floor. Drop your head to the floor in Balasana, the child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. Return to hands and knees. Hold your arms straight and drop your chest to the floor. Now push your chest away just with your shoulders. And drop, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will strengthen the shoulders for all the arm balances. Let's do 2 more. Child's pose. Drop the elbows, drop the forehead. Come back to all fours. Step your hands about 5 inches more forward. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees off the floor and push the buttocks back with bent knees. Pushing the hips back, up. Feel all the knuckles of your hands press the floor. All fingertips on the floor. Pull the backs of your arms in. Push the buttocks back with the shoulders and straighten your legs. Inhale. And exhale, stretching through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, a cat. Wonderful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your feet to your hands, hip width apart. Bend the knees. Put your chest right on your legs and wrap your arms around your legs, holding your wrist. If you're more flexible, you may reach your elbows, but have your knees right into your chest. This is a stretch you need for a pose we're going to do called the crow. It's a very deep stretch throughout the spine, but especially in the lower back. If a cat comes crawling around you, try to keep your focus steady. Now release the hands, tuck the chin, and slowly roll up to a standing position, stepping our feet together. We're going to do Surya Namaskara to warm up and get our shoulders, elbows, wrists really moving. Okay? Bring the hands together, stand tall, follow along with me. Reach up, lean back. Fold over, hands to the floor, drop the head. You can have straight or bent legs, either one. Right leg back, knee to the floor, and look up. Plank pose. Here's an arm pose. This is called the plank. Your arms are straight. Now, like a push-up, like a half a push-up, lower down your whole body. Point the feet and gently lift the chest, pulling your shoulder blades way back. Tuck your toes, downward dog, hips back and up. Right foot between the hands back, knee to the floor, and look up. Both feet together, hang. If you're a little behind, that's fine. It takes a while to learn this sequence. It's called Surya Namaskar, the sun salutation. Reach the arms up, lean back. Pranmasana. Now we do the other side. Reach up, pull the arms back. Remember, we've got to warm up the shoulders. Fold, place your hands right next to your feet. Even if you have to bend your knees, get your hands right there near your feet. Left leg back, knee to the floor, equestrian pose. Both feet back, the plank. This one you want to really try to master. It will help you with all the other arm poses. Lower your body in one piece down, point your feet, pull your elbows, shoulders back, and lift your chest. The cobra, stretch. Downward dog, tuck the toes, push back. Try to get your tail way up. Push your chest through your shoulders. Firm your thighs. Left foot between your hands, back knee down. If it doesn't get there, you can use your hand to pull it. Look up. Feet together, drop the head, warming up your back and your hamstrings. Reaching up, lift the chest, pull the arms back. And return to the beginning position. 2 more times. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Look up. Plank. Lower the body down. Cobra pose. Lift your chest, point your toes. Downward dog. Push back. Give those shoulders a stretch. Push with your fingers, fingertips. Right foot between the hands, back knee down. Both feet forward, drop the head. Coming up, lift all the weight out of the lower back. And beginning position. Last time, reach up and back. Fold in half. Left leg back, knee to the floor, look up. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale, the cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the left foot between the hands, look up. Exhale, feet together. Bring the hands up. Reach back, stretch your shoulders. And return to the beginning position. Good. Open your legs wide, about 3 feet apart. Reach the arms out like a T and take your left hand. Oh, the cat turned into a dog. Cool. Grab the right foot and reach up with your left arm. Stretch and twist. Push the feet, come up, and try the other side. Take your right hand to your left foot. If you can't reach that far, that's okay. You can push the floor, you can hold a block, wherever's comfortable. Twist a little bit. And bring both hands to the floor and hang. See if you can lower the crown of the head toward the floor. If it's there, just let it rest. Place your hands and push the hands a little bit. Trying to get our arms stronger, so when our hands are on the floor, we're going to press them to activate the muscles. If this is too much, don't put your head on the floor. You could also bend your knees, or you could hold blocks. You could put your elbows on a chair. Find comfortable. Firm your thighs wherever you are. Good. Look up and come all the way up to this beginning position. Bring your feet a little closer. We're going to do a squat. Your toes are a little bit out, and we're going to lower all the way down. If your knees don't do that, stay up here. If your knees are okay, you can come down, put your elbows against the legs, and hands come together right at the center of the chest. Breathing here. And the wrists push down, the shoulders push wide. Try to open the chest, getting ready for our crow pose. Place the hands on the floor. Look at them so that the pointer fingers are pointed forward and all fingertips are down. Now lift up a little bit and just put the weight on your hands. Push and come back down. And push and come back down. If you know the full pose, you can go and hold it. And go up and down and up and down. Return to the squat, everybody. Press the wrist down. Now you see how your arms and your legs are connected? You want to keep that connection and bring the hands down. Now keep the legs connected to the arm and see if you can come up without losing the connection. Yeah, you got your shin bones right on the upper arm. And then come down. Keep them right there and come up. And down. And one more. Come up. And down. Hands together. Squat pose. And slowly stand up. Clasp the fingers over the head. Point the pointer finger up. And bend to the right. And up. Stretch everything out here and bend to the left. And up. And get a little taller to the right. And up, lifting the stomach, and to the left. And up. Now we're going to try the crow. If you're not sure, you can stick with the first two practices, okay? We come to the squat. We keep our arms and legs attached, place our hands on the floor, and lift. You got to lift your heel so you can get the weight a little forward. Now try to lean forward. Don't push, don't jump. If your toes come off the floor, slip the big toes together. So you make like a tail. A crow is a very short bird. So you're going to keep your buttocks low, keep everything close to the floor, and hold. Find a breath and just breathe here. Make sure all 5 fingers of each hand are down. Make sure you're breathing. And make sure your legs are staying connected to your arms. Come back to the squat. Find your feet to the floor. Hands together at the chest. And we'll try one more time. If this feels like it's slipping, try to come a little bit down. If you can't get your legs up that high, you can squeeze in a little bit like this. Some people do that. It's very hard for the inner thigh, but it's easier for the flexibility. Okay, let's try. Anything you want here. You can do the full crow. If you know crow to headstand, you can try it. If you're not ready to do crow, you do a little bit of just pressing your hands down. Do something. You'll feel great. Whatever you do is fine. Sometimes we put pressure on ourselves to do a certain thing that's not appropriate. Just what feels good. Okay, lower the feet. Bring the hands together. Press the wrist down and stand up. Step your feet together. Clasp the fingers again. Reach up. Bend to the right. And up. And bend to the left. And up. And bend to the right. Opening the heart. Open the chest. Stretching the shoulders. And up. And over to the left. And up. Come down. Now you can shake out the wrists. Sometimes the wrists are not so strong and they hold you back a little bit. That's okay. You just got to wait for them to get stronger. You can do stretches like this, shaking them. You can interlace your fingers and do like knuckle cracking. You can make fists and circle. All these are good for all your arm balances. Okay. Now we're going to try to balance on this part of our arm, the forearm. So you're going to lower the knees down. And you're going to lower the elbows down right under your shoulders. Keep your shoulders right over your elbows and see if you can step your feet back. If you know that's too hard, you're going to stay on your knees. If you're okay, step back. Try to make a line. This is just like a plank. It's a forearm plank. It's the same pose we did in Surya Namaskara, the sun salutation, but it's on the elbow. And this is a very good arm balance. If you do have a wrist problem, you can work on this one very safely. You can modify the wrist poses with the elbow poses. This will make you very strong. Lower the body to the floor. Keep your arms there. Drop your forehead. Put your toes together. Now 3 times. Lift just your chest into the Sphinx preparation. Lifting your chest, pushing your elbows. Exhale, coming back down between your arms. Inhale, raising up, pressing the elbows, push your hips into the floor, point your feet. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up, press the elbows, and take a couple breaths here, everybody. Keep stretching, keep pushing your elbows. Let your head fall back toward your shoulder blades. Lower the head. Tuck your toes. Come back to the forearm plank. Stretching your body in one piece. Pressing your elbows, pulling your shoulders back, lifting your thighs. Remember, if it's too much, you can put the knees on the floor. Child's pose, knees apart, toes together. Let the elbows stay on the floor. Bow the head to the floor. Just let it go. Let everything go. Remember, this time's for you. Concentrate, breathe. Let go of all kind of hurry and worry. Now, before we do the next, let's stretch our legs. Bring your knees together. Step the left foot forward. Back knee on the floor. And walk your hands up to the thigh. If it's too much, hands to the floor. You can also turn the big toe in a little bit for balance. Now interlace your fingers behind you. Catch the thumbs behind the leg. Squeeze your shoulders back and look up. Opening the chest, just the opposite of the crow. Release the hands to the floor. Flex the front foot and pull back, bringing your head to the leg. Bend the front knee. Switch. Take your right foot forward, back knee on the floor, and walk your hands up to the front knee. Lift your belly, lower your pelvis toward your front heel. Pull the body forward till you feel a little stretch happening in the front of the left thigh. Optional, interlace the fingers behind you. Thumbs wrap the thigh. Squeeze the shoulders back and lift your chest to the ceiling. Hands gently to the floor. Flex the front foot and pull back. Keep a comfortable breath. Quiet mind. Steady posture. Bend the front knee. Child's pose. By the time you start to get in this part of the practice, everything starts to quiet down a little bit more. Start to hold things a little longer. Release the body a little deeper. Let the mind really let go. Coming to sitting. Let's try Karmasana. Okay, so we're going to have our feet a little bit out in front of you. Here comes the cat. This is the tortoise pose, so he must like tortoises. Okay, the legs are back, knees up, flex the feet. Bring the arms inside the leg. This is going to be very important for our next arm balance. Reach under your ankles and grab your outer feet. Push your elbows on the mat and drop the head. You can slide your feet forward or walk them forward till you're comfortable. Now head to the floor and stretch. If your head easily gets to the floor, try to get your chest now to the floor. Slide the arms out and return. Now, we are going to try to put the legs up onto our arms. Let's do one. Let's take our left knee and put it over our left shoulder. Put the left hand on the floor and see if you can kind of lean on that. You can go up and down a little bit while you're petting the cat. Doing yoga at home, you got to do that. Your kids, your grandkids, your pets, your spouses, you got to accommodate to everything as compassionately as you can. Now, let's try a little bit the other. Bring the leg up, put it over so it's hanging over like a purse. And go up and down so you get a little feel for this. Yeah, you like this one? Okay. All the time I'm teaching yoga, this cat always wants to come. When I teach on Zoom, even when people come here and study, he come and check out everybody. And relax. Now open your legs wide, and as a break, just bring your chest forward. A little bit more. A little bit more. And then come up. Okay. Now, if that was hard before with one leg, you're going to stick with that. If you can, you're going to put both legs up. So you're balanced. You might want to stay here. Or go back to the one leg. If you're fine, put the hands on the floor, lift your buttocks, and come up. You can have bent legs or straight. You can reach the chin forward and really hold steady now if the cat tries to knock you over. Or anything try to knock you over. Especially your mind. If your mind says, I can't do this, sometimes the mind will pull you out of it. Stay steady. Don't think of anything. Just keep your mind calm, steady. If you need to come out, try again. These poses happen by doing them over and over and over and over again. This is called Titibhasana. Now relax. Stretch the legs out. This time, let's go over the right leg. Just relax. And over to the left. Same thing. Try to make the same shape you did on that first side. And come up, chest through the middle. If you need to bend the knees, do so. Just for a rest. And come up. Okay, now we have one more here for the arm. This is called Vashisthasana, side plank. What you can do is go on one hand on the side and try to bring your shoulder over that arm. You can go from your knees here. If this is too much for the wrist, you could try a fist. Or you could do it standing, leaning against a wall. Still too much, don't do this one. If it's okay, you can stretch your legs out. Try to stack your feet and reach your top arm up. So it looks like this, like a T. You know, feet on feet, hip on hip, shoulder on shoulder. Okay, let's try the other side. Do the same thing. First, get your shoulder over the wrist. The fingers are going away from you. Okay, so it's comfortable shoulder. You could try the fist, you could try the wall. You're on your knees. If it's comfortable, go ahead and see if you can stretch out and stack your feet, stack your arms. And everything reaching out. Pull. You're breathing comfortably. And then come out of that one. Okay. Now, lay down on your side, either side. Just lay out. You can put your hand under your head like this. Take your top foot and put it on the floor behind you. And then reach your top arm up. So you're all balanced on the bottom side of the body. And see if you can bring your knee and your hand together. And do that a couple times. When you put the foot down, do it carefully. Then hold. And switch. Let's do the other side. Same thing. You can prop yourself up on your elbow. Make a line like the side plank, Vashisthasana. And then step the top foot back. Reach the top arm up. You notice that it's harder to balance. Keep your balance and bring the knee and the hand to touch. And then lower down. And touch, and down. 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 Come on out. Put the soles of the feet together and pull forward. Getting ready to do our final arm balance, the Vashisthasana. If either of the two that we just did is already hard enough, you're going to work on those. If those are fine, no problem. Let's try the full Vashisthasana, okay? You're going to come on the first side and make that side plank. From here, step the top foot back. Put your bottom foot down flat on the floor, 45-degree angle. And push your hips up. You can look up at the ceiling, push the hips up till they lock. Stay here, try to grab your knee. Slowly come down, retracing your path. And try the other side. If you found it too much, go back. If you know more advanced, go ahead. Make the side plank on the arm. Step your top foot back. Put your bottom foot down on a 45-degree angle, pointing toward the back of your mat, and lift your hip. You're waiting till your hips lock in place. If you want to stay here, you can, or try to touch your hand to your knee. It might take a couple tries. See, I fell. Try again. Coming down slow. Retrace your path. Child's pose. Very good. Just to try it is very good. Now let's stretch out our back. Extend the legs forward. Point the feet. Take your hands on the top of your thighs. Slide your arms as far as you can. If you can grab your heels, grab them. If you're really far away, you can use a strap over your feet. Grab and start pulling your elbows to the floor. Pull your chest to your legs. And then maybe just drop your head there. Breathe. Should feel comfortable. Paschimottanasana, stretching the whole back side of the body. This pose also tones the abdominals, which help for all the arm balances. Now lay on your back, bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, lift your hips up to a bridge pose, walking your shoulders under you, breathing here. Stretching out the front of the hips, stretching out the abdomen, stretching all through the front of the body, chest, chin, way up. If you know Urdhva Dhanurasana, you can take your hands behind and lift up. If not, stay in the bridge. Just for relaxation. And everyone coming down, hug your knees into the chest. Drop your tailbone, let gravity pull on your body. Let gravity do most the work. Open your arms like a cactus. 90-degree angles, knees together. Legs go to the left, head goes to the right for a spine twist. Relaxing the top hip, the top leg, turning the head toward the right. Return to center. Legs now to the right, head to the left. If it feels too intense, bring your feet a little lower. No strain, just open up the chest, turning your head. You see the left elbow almost. Return to center. Hold under the thighs. Take a little rolling back and forth along the spine, massaging the back, along the mat. And coming up to sitting. Take your right hand out like stop and pull the fingers back gently. Turn the fingers down and pull them gently. Left hand out like stop. Pull the fingers back. You can do a lot of this. It will help you with the arm balances. Fingers down and pull back. And lower. Pull the right arm across with the left arm. Push the shoulder down and sit up tall. Breathe deep into the chest, both lungs filling with each breath. Switch the arm. The left arm comes across, the right arm's going to pull it. Push the left shoulder down, breathe deep. Another one you can do regularly. To get the arm balances, you have to do it probably 2 times a week at least. And release. Change the cross of the leg. If you're cross-legged, tip your ear to the right. Right hand comes up. Droop the hand over the head. Open up the side of the neck. Every time you use your arms, it affects the neck, the shoulders, the upper back region. So it's important we stretch that out. Switch, head to the left, left hand up. And return. Now close the eyes. We're going to relax for a couple minutes. So you can do it sitting, or if you know Shavasana, you can lay down. That's fine too. But think of it like an active meditation. Relax now. The crown of the head. The sides of the face. And relax the chin and the jaw. Relax the throat and the neck. Relax down your arms, elbows, wrists, hands, all the fingers. Relax the lungs and the heart. Relax your back. Relax both hips, the pelvic region. And the thighs. Relax completely. Relax the knees and the calves, the ankles. Relax the bottoms of the feet. Feel an absence of pressure on the bottoms of your feet. Relax all the toes, each and every toe, completely relaxed. Bring your attention now into the forehead region. Bring all your attention there like you're watching a sun rising. You're just kind of gazing at something very beautiful inside. Keep watching. Gently deepen the breath. Starting to feel the whole body responding to the breath. Gently open the eyes, move all your fingers, your toes. And that's it for our practice today. Thank you so much. Press like, subscribe if you want to find out more, get more classes. I'm Tahji from Yoga Beats Are Beautiful. It's been a joy practicing with you today. Take care, everybody.